Okay, this is for Algebra 2, and this is the review for the exam over exponential functions. Number 1, you have 8 to the negative 2. To fix the negative exponent, you move it to the bottom. And so 1 over 8 squared is 1 over 64. When you are dividing, or you have a fraction, you will subtract your exponents. So you simply go 2.3 minus 0.7. And you get x to the 1.6. Go math, enter, enter. That's x to the 8/5, which is the same thing as the 5th root of x to the 8th. Number 3, when you're multiplying, you're going to add your exponents. So open 1 divided by 4, close, plus open 1 divided by 2, close, enter. Is x to the 0.75. Math, enter, enter. X to the 3/4. So it's the 4th root of x to the 3rd. You're going to subtract your exponents because it's a fraction. So open 2 divided by 3, close, minus open 3 divided by 4, close. Math, enter, enter. That's x to the negative 1/12. So you move it to the bottom and say 1 over x to the 1/12. So 1 over the 12th root of x. Your bases are the same. So you take the exponents and make an equation. Add your x. Move your 3. Divide by 2, x equals 5. If you totally forgot that, you could put the left side in at y1, the right side in at y2, second calc 5, enter, 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 and you would get x equal 5. But I really want you to try to work them out. Bases are not the same. If you try to use 4 as your base, 4 squared is 16, it passes 8 by. So you're going to use a smaller base. 2 squared is the same thing as 4 to the x plus 3. 2 to the 3rd is the same thing as 8 to the 2x plus 7. Distribute your base, not your base, but your exponent. So 2x plus 6 is equal, distribute that, 6x plus 21. Give an equation to solve. Minus 2x, 6 is equal to 4x plus 21. Subtract 21. Negative 15 is equal to 4x. Divide by 4. Negative 3.75 is equal to x. Once again, if you just totally couldn't remember it, you could put them in at y1 and y2. This one's got fractions, all kinds of stuff that you don't really like messing with, so I would probably go to the calculator. So if you go to y1, you'll do open 1 divided by 16, close, rooftop x. At y2, you'll do open 1 divided by 8, close, rooftop open, 4 minus 2x. Second calc, 5, let it draw. Enter, enter, enter. X equals 1.2. If you wanted to work it out the algebraic way, your base is 2. 1 over 16 is the same thing as 2 to the negative 4. And 1 over 8 is the same thing as 2 to the negative 3. So you would end up with negative 4x is equal to negative 12 plus 6x. So you would add your 4x and you would get 0 is equal to negative 12 plus 10x. You would add your 12 and get 12 is equal to 10x. You would divide by 10 and once again you'd get x equal 1.2. I'm okay with you doing this one in the calculator though. This one is probably easier to actually do by hand because you don't have to get confused about looking at the table. 1/4 is the same thing as 2 to the negative 2. Because 2 squared is 4, and it's in the bottom, that's what made it negative. Greater than or equal to 2 to the 2x minus 1. So negative 2 is greater than or equal to 2x minus 1. I just took my exponents and made my inequality. Add 1. Negative 1 is greater than or equal to 2x. Divide by 2. Negative 1/2 is greater than or equal to x. Move your 11. X to the 1/3 is equal to 5. Rewrite it as a root. The cubed root of x is equal to 5. Cube both sides to get rid of the root. X is equal to 125. Move your 8. 3y to the 4/3 is equal to 48. Divide by 3. Y to the 4/3 is equal to 16. Means the cubed root of y to the 4th is equal to 16. So you're going to cube both sides. You're going to get something, and then you're going to rooftop it to the 1/4. Your final answer here should be y equals 8. Once again, you could put it in y1 and y2, second calc 5, enter, enter, enter. Move your 35. 5x to the 3/2 is equal to 130. Divide by 5. X to the 3/2 is equal to 26. Square root of x to the 3rd is equal to 26. You're going to square the 26. And then you're going to rooftop it to the 1 divided by 3. X equals 8.77. You want to move the 10, so you're going to multiply by it. X squared plus 4 is equal to 500. Subtract your 4. X squared is equal to 496. Square root both sides. X equals 22.27. You could also have gone to y equal. If you went to y equal on this, make sure and put parentheses around the top there. Probably, you could do either way. Go to y equals, or 1 over 32 is equal to the square root of x to the 5th. Square both sides. You get 1 over 1024 is equal to x to the 5th. So 1 divided by 1024, rooftop open, 1 divided by 5, x is equal to 0.25. Same thing, you could put this into y equal, or you could say 1 over 81 is equal to the square root of x. You're going to square both sides. You're going to have 1 over 6561 is equal to x, or 1.52 times 10 to the negative 4, either one. This little squared there should actually be an x. A is 5, that's your coefficient. 16 is b equals 3 because that's your base. Your domain is always a or n. Your range is going to be the positive numbers. You could also write it y is greater than or is greater than 0. We know this because a is positive. It is going to be growth because b is greater than 1. We know it's going to go through the point 0.05. We know it is growth, so it's probably going to look something like that. You could put it in your y equal and look at the graph on your calculator to sketch it. You can either put it in the calculator, or 2 to the 3x minus 9 is equal to 2 to the negative 1 to the x minus 3, which means that 3x minus 9 is equal to negative x plus 3. Add your x. 4x minus 9 is equal to 3. Add your 9. 4x is equal to 12. Divide by 4, x is equal to 3. You could also put it in y1 and y2. Just make sure you put parentheses. I probably would want to put this side at y1, put this side at y2, since they have totally different bases. So at y1, I do 5 rooftop open, x plus 3. At y2, I do 2 rooftop open, x plus 4. Second, calc 5. Let it draw. Enter, enter, enter. X is equal to negative 2.24. When you do enter, 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 if it gives you error, no sign change, you've got to either go zoom out and then press enter to make it zoom out, or go zoom 0 for fit. Then go back to second calc 5, enter, enter, enter. This one is neither growth nor decay because of the negative. Negative means neither. This one is growth because the 5 is greater than 1.
Number 25 wants you to list the transformations. You have a number at the front, so you're going to have a vertical expansion by 4. You have a number in front of the x. This is going to be a horizontal compression by 2. You have a minus 1 trapped up there with the x, so it's going to go to the right 1. And you have a plus 5 at the end, so it's going to be up 5. Your 5 and your x were your original equation. 26, your original is 2 to the x, so negative is going to make it flip. 2 at the front is a vertical expansion by 2. The x minus 2 is going to send it to the right 2, and plus 5 at the end is going to send it up 5.